Hey guys, Cow here. Coming to you with some a bit of a different video now. Never done this before, but I wanted to go through the qualifier here, talk about sort of what has happened in the tournament so far in Kharak Cup 11, obviously. I was checking to see if I was recording there, but I just realized you can see it when I do this. Anyway, you know when I say like I am recording, right? Yeah, what I'm doing is going over to OBS Studio. Anyway, not important. Just want to go through the qualifier and talk about the matches that have been played so far, kind of what I think is interesting about them, and then go through and do some predictions for the brackets here, and then we'll go ahead and start them. So this is what it looks like, by the way, if you're a tournament organizer in Battlefy. It's actually kind of counterintuitive. It's not really the easiest thing to work around, but we figured it out. We've gotten pretty experienced with it. Anyhow, so one thing I want to talk about in this tournament is Shrike, who has done really well so far. He started against A-Game X, right, and so he lost. That was the expected result there. Then in round 2, he won against Maze, and that was a match that was pretty even, so it could have gone either way. Round 3, he won against Blue, and then round 4, he won against Evers. So he didn't play really... I think like things went really well for him because in round 1, he played against A-Game, who was one of the tournament favorites. He just has a pretty good like win-loss ratio, so it didn't pair him up against particularly hard opponents in 2, 3, and 4. And as a result, he actually went 3-1, which means he's up in the upper bracket here. So it might seem like, okay, so basically you're saying that even though A-Game beat Shrike, you know, we're going to put him in the upper bracket, like he's just going to get killed out there, right? Well, no, not really. I mean, Shrike is actually doing really well. He's one of the players who I've noticed the most has improved a lot recently. And so he's definitely dangerous. Actually, I played some 1v1s with him on like the auto match, and he beat me like two out of 3 times. I was pretty surprised. So he's not a weak boy. He's a strong boy. So you better be careful for Shrike. He's actually doing really well right now. And this is the first tournament, I believe, where he's going to be in the semifinals, so he'll be excited about that. Let's see here. Frosty Teeth also got into the lower bracket, but what's really interesting here, I think, is that Mazrim and Maze didn't, and they were 2 people who I definitely thought were going to get into the lower bracket. So if we watch the, you know, if we look at like what's happened with these players, so Mazrim played with Catharsis, and he lost. And that was also the expected result, but we kind of expect something similar to happen to him that what happened to what happened? Is that proper English? I don't think so. Anyway, a similar thing that happened to Shrike, yeah? So in round 2, he gets paired up with Not Alien, he wins, right? But then in round 3, he got paired up against me. So that was a little unfortunate for him, he did lose that one. And then round 4, he gets paired up against Phantom Crash, but he lost that one in kind of an upset fashion here. So that was really surprising, and that's going to put Phantom Crash, who we've never seen before, up into the lower bracket here. And then I think it's a similar story with Maze. Let's go ahead and check it out, though. Yeah, so again, upset win here for Phantom Crash in round 1. And then, let's see. I would say this was actually an upset, but I'm not totally sure. I kind of need to like examine the 2 players again to decide which one I think is better. But he did lose against Shrike in round 2. And then he won against Not Alien, but then round 4, this I think was also an upset win, that Frosty Teeth beat him here. So that actually puts Maze out of the lower bracket here. So these 2 I was very surprised by. And I don't know, maybe they haven't really been playing much recently, or maybe the stars just didn't align properly. You know how it is. But I thought it was interesting. They're actually not going to be in the lower bracket. So instead we've got Evers and Phantom Crash, 2 very new players. And you've heard me in every game that I play with him. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this new like cruiser heavy style. Thing is, if he's up against A-Game X, he's going to get killed anyway. Because it's a new style, but it's not refined yet. A-Game's not going to have any trouble, you know, adapting to that. He's probably just going to kill him. And A-Game would probably kill Phantom Crash and Frosty Teeth too. So, I mean, I think we have a pretty clear winner for like 5th place in the tournament, which is A-Game X, yeah? A-Gamer X. Sorry, I'm already kind of moving into the predictions phase. Let's just go ahead and do that. We'll start with the upper bracket, though. So, because I lost to Tomcat, and then Tomcat ended up going undefeated, he's the seed 1 in the upper bracket, and then Catharsis is seed 2. I'm 3 and Shrike is 4. So if I had to give my predictions here, what do I think is going to happen? I do think it's going to be Tomcat versus me in the finals, just based on history. That would make sense, right? Because I've beaten Catharsis before, typically in series. He has beaten me before as well, but I think I'm more likely to win in this series here. I'm going to call this one a 2-1 though. I'm not feeling confident enough to say I'm going to 2-0 him. Tomcat and Shrike, I think it'll be a 2-0. That's my That's my supposition, if that's also a word. I don't know. I use a lot of fake words, so don't ever try to learn English from me, but I think that's going to be a 2-0. But I mean, it's questionable, because Shrike has been sort of one of these like unknown variables, so I mean, it's possible it could be a 2-1. It's possible Shrike could even win, but I suspect it'll be a 2-0 there. And then I think if Tomcat and I are playing in the final, it should be a 2-0. If I'm playing with Shrike, maybe a 2-1 actually, but I should still feel confident with it. I know perhaps this is heinous, but I'm going to suggest I think I'm probably going to win the tournament at this rate. But there's a lot of variables involved here. You know, like none of these players are players who I can feel like at ease playing with. I think people like Discara and A-Game, I'm actually always kind of scared to play against them, and I don't feel that way against these guys. But I do feel like they're not going to make me comfortable enough. So that's going to be my prediction, is a 2-1 right here, a 2-0 right here, and then a 2-0 right here. That's what I'm going to predict. And it will be me, and then Tomcat, and then Shrike, then Catharsis. You may play. And Battlefy is going to wrench me over here so that I can start my next match, but I don't want to do that. I'm trying to make a video here, man. You shut up. All right, so let's go to the lower bracket now. So, Frosty Teeth came in position 2, and Evers came in position 3. A-Game is with Phantom Crash, but that's a 2-0, right? I'm almost certain about that. Now, my real question is, what's going to happen in this match right here? I'm thinking in terms of context, I think they actually did play in the qualifier, didn't they? Let's check. Yeah, they did. And Frosty Teeth won that. But that was Evers' first game in the tournament ever, and I think that definitely had something to do with it. This tournament's been different in that we've been able to watch the videos and we've been able to see, you know, like what people are doing as we're going on. So Evers has gotten critique of his games like in real time, and he's actually improved a lot during the tournament. So, do I think he's gonna win this one? I still don't. I still think Frosty probably will take that, but I'm gonna say that'll be a 2-1. So I'm gonna say 2-0 for A-Game, 2-1 for Frosty, and then a 2-0 for A-Game again. Those are my predictions, and I'll go ahead and start this bracket too. Overall, it's been a really cool tournament. I'm excited to see how it turns out, and people are chatting me up. More people think that I'm playing Homeworld 3, which is fun, but that should tell you what's really going on there. Anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you probably starting on like Thursday or something with the actual games. Till then.